No, you're live now.
Yeah,
Hello.
Live.
Hello. Well, you can't sit there and wait.
I'm waiting for it.
Jamie always does this. He goes live, but he waits for it to there, and you're like sitting there watching him going for a couple of seconds till it fits in.
Oh no, yeah.
I know. It just
And I've got adverts.
He's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless.
Oh,
Right,
we've got seven in the chat. I was just waiting to see who's there. Let's get the live chat up. That's it. I'm all ready now.
Hello, anyone who's watching.
Someone watching. Right, for the people that are watching,
we're going to wait until a few more come in.
A few more come in. It's the lot. Shut up! You only laugh.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for some people to chat.
You don't wait. You just carry on chatting.
Okay. Well, this is our live raffle for how you pronounce it again?
There's a couple of people coming now.
Oh, hi Derek. Oh, has it not come up there? Right.
Sorry,
So
excuse us.
I think we come on a little bit too early. Hi Derek, and we've got open minds, minded, and make oneself at home. Oh god, we got the giggles. Yeah, we have got the giggles. We were trying to sort out the lighting, but because it kept going dark and light and dark and light, and I thought,
in and out a little
it's
bit.
not the light, and the lamp shades are right. It's your computer. It's making it do it. So we've got to just wait for a couple of minutes for people to come in, and I don't know why it's not come up on here.
No, it doesn't. It takes ages.
It takes ages, yeah.
Just ignore that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a special guest coming on tonight, and for people that don't know, there is a link for Stephen and Yhana, History and Adventures Hunters. They're going to come on and have a little chat with us. Oh, here it is. It's all come up now. They're going to have a little chat with us, and he has kindly donated us these mammoth beads and arrowheads. So we've got to keep an eye out for him for when he comes up, and we have a little chat with him, and then we'll do the raffle. Now we've got a cap on tonight.
Yeah.
9:30.
Yeah.
We've got to go offline. I've got work and Rachel's a little bit tired. Poor old Rachel, she has had the COVID, but she's a lot better now. Last week we went on live and I had to go up on my own, but I did have some entertainment from the Grumpy Granddads. So they were brilliant, absolutely brilliant, weren't they? Yeah. 2.5 hours we was online, and it was only supposed to be an hour, but it was 2.5 hours. But I really, really, really enjoyed it. So it was great having them. Stephen's now appeared. So we're just going to get Stephen on, have a little chat, and I think Yhana's with him. Yes. Oh, brilliant. So how do I do this now?
Oh, Keith's come in. Hi, Keith.
Oh, no, he's banned.
Yeah, you're not winning anything.
He keeps winning. So how do I click on them? Just click on them. Add to stream.
Yeah. That's it. And change it the other view the other way.
Hi, Stephen. Hi, Yhana.
Hello, guys. You okay?
Yeah,
Hi.
we are fine. How are you?
Yeah, we're good.
Brilliant. And we're just saying hello to people and letting some people come in.
Okay.
So we've got, at the moment, we've got Keith. Keith's been doing very well on our charities, and he's also done very well on Derek's charities. He's been winning quite a lot of stuff lately. We were thinking about banning him. We've got some new people in. Long Island's Hardcore. We've got Make Oneself at Home. Some of these I don't even recognise. Open-minded Wanderer. That's it we've got at the moment. So we'll just give it a few more minutes. So have you been up to much this week at all?
Well, we've been making a few videos, and Yhana's had a bit of an injury actually last week. She, on her way home from school, she was texting.
Yeah.
And tripped over a curb, and she's fractured her elbow.
Oh, that was painful.
Yeah, so I had to take her up to Aden last Thursday, and she'll be in that sling for a few weeks. And
So does that mean you're off school?
No, she's still at school, but she's it's on her right arm, but she's left-handed anyway.
Oh, that's all right then. That's not too
Handy.
bad. But it's an awful thing to do, though.
Yeah.
You have to. You shouldn't watch your phone. You know, I'm like that. Look at my phone and don't look where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm like that whilst I'm filming sometimes, actually.
Yeah, don't you bump into anything when you do your challenges? When you do
Yeah, well, quite often, if we're doing a bit of field walking or something, a couple of times I've fallen down a few holes.
Yeah, it's funny enough. Talking about your challenge, because I like your challenges when you go into the towns and that and looking for dates.
Yeah,
And I ended up doing it myself. We went to a little village. It was only a little village. It only probably took about 10 minutes to actually walk right round it.
Yeah.
And I was going, Rachel, when I was talking about you, and I said, let's see if we can find some dates. And I actually found one. It was
loads.
There was
loads
yeah,
there.
yeah, but my oldest one was 1300s. And I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Wow. 1300s.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
really quaint little village.
Very
Sussex.
quaint. Yeah, very quaint little village. But
It's definitely a lot of fun whilst you're filming it. The time flies by.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
We only get 30 minutes, and that half an hour is over in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
goes quick. Yeah, and you do a bit of running as well to get
Yeah.
around it all, because you do more bigger towns, don't you? So
Yeah.
it's like for us, it only took us 10 minutes, but
Yeah, it was just like one little tiny street, wasn't it?
but your towns, they've got like the blue plaques on, and I was like, I don't think we've got them down here.
We got one. We got one. It was who was it? Sherlock Holmes. They reckon Sherlock Holmes lives there. Was it him?
Was it? Where's that? What?
East Dean.
Oh, East Dean.
Yeah, there's a plaque at
Oh,
East Dean. isn't
yeah,
there?
I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Was that a blue plaque?
Yeah.
Oh, so we do get them.
So you haven't got that many blue plaques in Eastbourne, no?
No. Not that we noticed. I'm going to have to look when we next go into town and see if I can see any. But yeah, no.
I think
Haven't seen
Eastbourne, you got like an old part of Eastbourne that we haven't really don't really go into much.
No, because Eastbourne itself, the actual town's not that old.
No, it's probably 1800s.
It used to be like about 4 or 5 villages all separate. And then they kind of then became bigger and bigger and bigger. And then they put a town centre in the middle and then joined all the towns up. So there's no kind of like direct route in and out. You've got all these rat runs in through Eastbourne. So if you live here in local, you don't get stuck in the main traffic that visitors would use to get in. So yeah, it's not an old town that's then grown around it. It was kind of like villages that have grown into the town more.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to live in Brighton about 10 years back.
Oh, did you?
That's
only 20 minutes down the road.
Isn't it? You know, with it building up and Hove and it all coming together.
Yeah.
Brighton's a busy town as well, isn't it? It's quite.
Yeah, I do like Brighton.
Yeah, there's a lot. I find it really quite. It's not popular.
Yeah,
it is in Eastbourne.
I like the lanes down in there.
Oh, the lanes.
Yeah.
Because I went to college.
Stuff
I went to
there.
college in Brighton, in Catering College in Brighton. So I know Brighton a little bit around there, and Hove that's connected to it. And my sisters lives more that way. So the place you are now, is it as built up as Brighton, or is it?
It is a city. It received city status, or possibly about 10 years back, and it's nowhere near the size of Brighton. But Chelmsford is where I was born, so I kind of came back home again.
Follow your roots home.
Yeah.
And talking about your roots, because you did a video on your ancestors. I found that really interesting. And my daughter's getting into that sort of stage where she wants to like get these. She wants to know if she's Polish.
Yeah, if she's got any other nationalities in her blood.
Heritage. She wanted to do one of these test things.
Yeah.
To find out what nationality she's got in her blood.
Have you got any Polish ancestry then?
Far as I know, I don't think we have. I spoke to my family, and my he's got blood relating from France, so we've got French in us. My mum's quarter Irish, so I know we've got Irish blood in us, and on my daughter's other side, they've got Scottish, so we know that she's got a little bit of mixture.
Yeah.
But she's only 14 now. And this test kit was like £75.
Yeah, of course.
And I thought for someone that age, it's a bit too much money to spend. So I said to her, hold back, wait till you're a little bit older. And if you still want to go down that route and find out what you've got in you. Because personally, I think she's just going to have a mixture.
Yeah.
A mixture of stuff, because I've got quite olive skin. So I'm sure there's going to be other things popping up. I'd like to know, really, but I'm not a big.
You don't want to pay 75 quid to find out.
No, a little bit tight on that. It's like £75 a little bit much.
Probably got connections to the Mediterranean and the Iberian Peninsula. Spain and Portugal.
Yeah.
That's
what I think.
Yeah. So, what got you into what do they call it, Neolithic finds?
I've always been interested in history, and Yhana and I live in a little village just outside Chelmsford, and during lockdown we were doing lots of walks, and then we started doing a bit of field walking, and we were coming across all these Neolithic items. And
so you haven't been doing it for too long then?
No, not really, no.
Oh wow!
So you just find them just scattered on the ground?
Yeah, pretty much surface finds. Yeah.
Wow.
So how did you find out what to exactly look for? Because you've got to really have an eye for this sort of thing. Because we've done fossil hunting.
Fossil hunting, that's hard.
And that's hard work. Yeah. So, and finding these flints.
I've done a lot of research and stuff. To make sure what I'm finding is
the right thing, because it's like, how do you tell it from a bit of flint that sometimes comes off and looks quite like something? I always pick it up and go, oh, could that be something? And it's just like, no.
I have made mistakes. Do you know what I mean? I picked things up and brought them home and washed it and thought, well, that's not anything what I thought it was. Do you know what I mean? And it goes straight back outside again. But we've found some incredible items. Yeah, we found some lovely hammerstones. You can go and grab them if you want. Yeah. Yhana's just going to show you a couple of hammerstones that we found.
Excellent.
There's a really big one just there.
Wow. That is big.
I'm pretty sure that was probably
How do you know that it's a hammerstone?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's probably more for grinding rather than as a hammerstone. But these are perfect round spears, and they're smoothed. They're. I've done some research into these, and it is the actual rock that was used on both of these items is fossilized coral.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been shaped and rounded to probably for either grinding or perhaps even like a throwing rock or a weapon.
Would it be like a slingshot?
Yeah.
Thing, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, we've just got Becky from Eastbourne Treasure Finders, and now she's another one that loves her fossils.
Yeah,
son Aaron.
And Aaron, we went round there once, and he's got a lovely display of fossils and shark's tooth and all that from. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
but, we do
it's
like.
Quite good for fossil hunting down here. You can get quite a few fossils.
But I thought you was like been doing it for years. The way you come across,
of course,
very knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable.
I do read a lot of books and stuff. So
it definitely shows.
You've learned so quickly, though.
Yeah.
So quickly.
It's my found. I'm more of a genealogist than. I'm a genealogist first before historian, and then the history bit comes in because I'm interested in those periods where my ancestors came from and stuff. So it all kind of works together.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I do find it
I don't know if you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but that's a Neolithic spear.
Oh wow!
Wow!
And you can actually see all of the work.
All the chips in it where they've
of course, chipped
it away.
Yeah,
nice.
That's probably one of the best finds that we've found.
Yeah, that is lovely. Yeah, don't let me get our hands on that one. I'm like fighting everyone for this arrowhead. It's like it's mine.
Yeah, I just want to say, I really want to say a big thank you. We were gobsmacked when you offered to donate them to us.
Yeah.
And
it's been really popular. Loads of people.
It has. We sold, was it 57 tickets?
Yeah, wow.
And I was only going to put up 40 because we were doing minimum of 40, and it just went over. And I thought, wow, these some interest in this, and I think people a sort of thing that people would like in their displays.
Yeah, well,
of course,
it's incredible.
Yeah. You bought 10 tickets. Didn't you?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that arrowhead.
She wants that arrowhead so badly.
Right, 10. Give me 10. I'm getting in there. Yeah, it's so cool, that arrowhead.
The mammoth bone beads and the flint I sent you guys, that's from the Trypillian culture, which is in Ukraine, and it was based right across the country, but kind of the epicenter was around Kiev.
Yeah, it was was it your grandfather that bought?
My grandfather was Polish Ukrainian, and he identified himself as an ethnic Pole. The area where he lived on Western Ukraine, which at the time, because it's changed hands a few times over the last 200-300 years, it was a part of Poland. And then just before World War, in the 1930s, the Russians and the Ukrainians kind of annexed that section, pretty much what the Russians have done now with Crimea and trying to do with the rest of the country. And everyone who saw themselves as ethnic Poles were refugees. So my grandfather was a refugee from the Ukraine in the 1930s, and the family fled, and all they could take was just a few items. So they took a blanket, which I have in my I have actually on my bed. So that belonged to my great grandparents. That came from Western Ukraine, and I think the actual blanket was a wedding gift.
Oh wow!
And it was in the middle of winter as well, so it was February when in the 1930s, when over 2 million people were displaced, and it was quite traumatic. Children were found frozen to death at train stations.
Oh wow!
So in the morning, they shoved all of the ethnic Poles out of the area, and by the evening, the Russians had moved into their houses.
Oh.
So it's like history repeating itself.
It is, yeah, like now, yeah.
So
yeah, it's terrible.
I have our badges on because obviously we support what's going on. We support Ukraine.
Yeah. I think a lot of people do. You know, I think the suffering they have to go through is just heartbreaking. It really is, and you know, and I hope we can do more for them. So, we've just thank you. Just want to quickly stop. We've just had a massive donation from Charlie from Digging It Back. $20. I really thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna have to work that out what that is in English money, so I can add that to the total. So far, we have raised to date, apart from the $20 that's just come in now, is £588.39p.
That I think will take us over to now 600, isn't it?
That's going to take us over £600. Yeah. So, and it's only February. No, it's March. It's only
3 months in. So yeah,
3 months in.
Doing well.
Because our target for the end of the year was going to be £1,000, and we were going to give £500 to the homeless. That is Derek Gibbons' one in Cornwall, and the other £500 was going to give to the veterans that we did last year as well. And we beat the target already for last year, because last year we smashed it. Yeah. Last year we raised
just over £300.
Just over 300 quid.
Yeah, so no, doing really well. Everyone's been really generous, and with the added donations as well with the items, it's all going to a really good cause.
Yeah, better write that down so don't forget.
Write that down.
$20 from Charlie.
Yeah, cheers. So thanks ever so much, Charlie.
Oh, he's such a diamond. And you've got your first live coming up.
Yeah,
on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday.
Those items.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to it. We're a little bit nervous about it, to be honest with you, because it's the first time we've hosted our own live event. So
yeah, it is. But it is. And I'm so glad you come on today. So it gives you a little bit of a warm up for how it feels and how it goes and all that. But sometimes it's like.
Oh yeah, Derek said £15.28. That is in total.
Thanks, Derek. Yeah, sometimes it's like do you write things down to go by, and I end up not even looking at the piece of paper in the end, so we just wing it.
Wing it.
Try and think out your head.
I actually wrote a few notes down tonight just in case I needed them.
I know
we'll do that. We've got questions.
Questions.
I won't be just asking questions as we go along. It will lead on to other questions. I was like, it's fine. It'll be fine. We just got to say a quick hello. There was, if you can zoom back up, I think there's a couple of people just come in, so we just quickly greet those. Detecting Southwest UK.
Hi. And we've got
coming in.
Becky from Treasure Finders.
Yeah.
She's local to us, and she's a member of our club as well. Lovely lass. And Charlie from Digging It Back. So brilliant. So there's one more question, because I remember when I found you were metal detecting.
Yeah, we were. We haven't actually. Well, obviously we still got our metal detector, but we haven't been out for
Every
ages.
time we go, we just find random pieces of metal.
Yeah.
You're just random. Takes a while to find the good stuff.
It does.
He lost his keys.
Yeah, I even lost my keys actually. I was taking something out of my back pocket and I dropped my key. And it took us over half an hour, didn't it, to find
I wasn't there.
No, weren't you? All right, I can't remember. It was a while back. But it took me ages to find the key.
Oh, with the metal detector.
He's had to do that. He left his keys on the beach with all the, so it's the stones, and they dropped straight down into there. So luckily we had our metal detectors on us so that we could then go back and try and find it, because it was in the dark as well. So it was like, oh dear.
Yeah.
But it's handy.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to leave the car where it was. I know I'll get a ticket.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh no.
Yeah, the only area we've metal detected is in there's a local woodland. It's publicly owned. So we've done some around there, but we're not that confident about going onto any fields because we don't have any permissions to do that. So, and I don't want to be digging up. I mean, and I don't really know how to approach people, to be honest with you.
No, I actually got a new permission yesterday, and what I do is we also do it through a club, because I'm the secretary of my own club.
Yeah,
and I've approached the club saying to change our charity of the club, because we were doing the lifeboat, and I said that doesn't really tie in for what we really do, and I said we need to do something like a charity for like a farmer's charity. So when we're getting land, we're giving something back at the same time to them.
Good idea, yeah.
And it was the Beloved Fund, the
East Sussex Benevolent Fund.
Benevolent Fund, and they help farmers when they struggle, especially if they've had wet season, the crops are down, and so it all goes back into them. So we done an advert specifically saying that we help farmers. We go to some events for the younger farmers as well. In our local towns, and we support them doing quiz night, I think, and the bingo we've done, and we're doing an auction on the next one where we go and auction ourselves for services that we can do. So it's like farmers have like green waste on their fields, that gets out, and we said one of our services we'll come in and we'll clear that green waste away, because then they can bring in their cattle and that, and they won't have to worry about animals damaging themselves with metal.
Yeah.
So it's little things like that in a like a little advert, and then we post this advert on a community's places. So community towns.
So usually through Facebook, it's quite a good place to do it.
Yeah.
Each town's usually got their own
Little
local page,
and
and then you join that, and then you can then put a post on there to say what you're about, what you're into, what you're looking for, and then hopefully then
what
people
you can offer as well.
will get in contact with you, which makes it a lot
in
easier.
contact with you. And that's a lot better than going to door to door.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have the confidence. Well,
No,
we're not that confident to go and do it.
I don't think I'd have the confidence.
No.
And also, it's quite difficult to know whose field belongs to who anyway, isn't it?
It does, because you could go in one field, there could be a gate, and you could think that's part of the farm, but it's not. It's part of another farmer.
Yeah.
So we have been quite lucky.
Yeah, or another good way is to go around to local farm shops if you've got those, and speak to the people at the farm shop, and then just sort of like approach the questions that way, and then you're likely to get them that actually own the farm if they've got a farm shop attached with it. So it's another way of doing it, but it is difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult. That's one of the battles doing. But saying that, you don't always need fields. I went on the beach and people say, well, you only find common stuff. You find bling and jewelry and rings and so on, but you don't really find history. I proved people wrong this week, and I didn't think much of it until I got home. But have you heard of the I'll take it out. I don't like touching it. But pieces of 8. It's a Spanish cob. And what it is, it's a Spanish silver coin. This is it here. Going.
Oh, wow.
The other way.
You see it?
Yeah. It looks incredible.
Now, first when I saw it, I thought, that's a short cross. And short crosses are hammer coins.
Yeah.
You get a long cross, you get a short cross. The short cross is more older. And I thought, it's got to be a token, because there's a letter on it. You don't usually get letters in the middle of a hammer coin, and the thickness of it was wrong. So I thought, it's got to be like an 1800 coin token. So I thought, okay, it's just a token. So I thought, well, it's not a great day. It's better than nothing. Looks all right. And I took it home and I did a lot of research on it to see what token it could be. And it came up as Spanish cob. And I thought, Spanish cob? So I had my dad look at it and I put it on Facebook, and everyone's told me that it is a Spanish, it's basically pirate's treasure.
Wow.
So, and we found out that there is
1700s.
No, where someone said, I looked on the net, said 1731, but that was from one post. But there's a guy that does shipwrecks. He snorkels, does diving down shipwrecks, and he finds these from the shipwrecks. And he said that's older than 1731. He said you're looking at like 1400s.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're getting
hunting on the beaches.
We're getting in touch with the floater, because my dad said she's going to be very interested in that. So there you go.
There was a lot of smuggling and pirating along the south coast anyway, wasn't there?
Yeah. So it's possible. And you know what the English Channel is like? It's rough seas.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a lot of shipwrecks out there anyway. So and it just goes to show to people that you don't just always need to go on to
no, you can find other stuff. Yeah,
you can find stuff on beaches as well. We've had stuff.
Yeah.
So
and we've got BC Treasure Trails in the house. Hello.
Hi BC, how you doing? So I think what we'll do is we're going to do our first spin.
Oh,
shall we do our first spin?
See who the first winner of one of the Mammoth beads.
So we're going to do the 6 beads first, and we're going to do the arrowhead last, because that's what everybody really wants.
That's what I want.
But I don't. I've bought some tickets for myself, because I want one of those beads. I really want one of those beads.
Yeah.
I think they're lovely.
So we said we'd do a deal. If I win a bead and he wins the arrow, then we'll swap.
Yeah, they're probably quite rare as well, aren't they? Those
Yeah.
beads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, you can have the arrowhead. I definitely want a bead. I've actually picked the one I want as well.
Yeah, he's already picked that out. Oh, and Tony
I
Brewster's
like this
in.
one. I like this one. Yeah.
Oh, his was 1516. Tony saying he found one. And his was
Yeah,
1516.
his was a gold one.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought he was joking, but he said he wanted to swap it with mine. I said, "Was it got It's got chocolate wrap on it."
Oh, he said, yeah, definitely get it checked out. There's
Yeah.
a lot of tourist pieces of 8 and pirate coins out there. Had a couple myself, so
Yeah.
you need to check it.
Well, I'm not sending it into the float straight away because our club has a coin of the month competition. So I'm going to put it in that first and then send it off to the float. So I'm going to get first prize on that. So this is going to be for the first mammoth bead.
Yeah, fingers
So
crossed,
up there,
everyone.
if I do it
Good
in
luck.
the right way. There you go. Can you all see it?
Yeah. All right.
All right. We got the numbers all written down.
Get the wheel up. We've got 57
entries.
entries on there. So
That's the,
we'll do the first spin and see who's going to win the first one.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, so you can get to the number.
No, I've just gone off. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. All right. That one there. 2 seconds. Right, this is the only thing with live. You've got to wait for things to pop up. Right, I'm just going to get the names and everything up.
Yeah, so we can tell you straight
so I
away
can
who's
tell
won
you
it.
straight away who's won it. See it? Right, here it is. Okay, right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck, everyone. Fingers crossed.
Good luck, everyone.
Go on, please be me. Right, what we got? Oh, it's a high number. 51.
51, a late entry.
Right,
He's
late
won it.
entry, and that is a
Tony!
Tony Brewster.
Woo, he's in the chat as well. Well done,
Well done,
Tony.
Tony. You have won yourself a Neolithic mammoth bead. So we'll send that off to you. I might need your address. I don't know if I've got your address. I should have it somewhere. So if you write 51 for Tony Brew on there, that's his. I'll put that back in the little bag.
Fabulous.
Right, we just want to say to everyone that's in the chat now, if you haven't already got Stephen and Yhana, if you go to the top of the page in the chat, you will see a link to their channel. Please go over and give them a sub. Also, Stephen and Yhana are doing a lovely competition. Absolutely beautiful stuff that they've got. Go over, you'll see some videos on there how to enter their competition. So please make sure you subscribe, watch their videos and enter their competition. They're going to do a live on a Monday.
Monday at
Do you know what?
6 p.m. 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Monday. So go over and make sure you watch that. I'm definitely going to be there.
Yeah. Do you want to quickly tell people what it is that you've got on your giveaway?
We've got 5 items from antiquity coming up for a giveaway. I'll show a few of the items. Oh, I'll show you items now if you like. So we've got.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Got
that's
there.
why we make that bigger.
That's a Byzantine fire grenade.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the one that we've got our
Yeah,
our eye
that's
on.
more, yeah.
A lot of people have actually. It's really heavy
Okay.
as well.
Oh, is
That's
it?
amazing.
Yeah, very heavy. So the pottery is quite thick, I think, on this.
That's
Well,
lovely.
So what would they do? Do they put gunpowder inside it with a wick?
It's a secret recipe, actually, Greek fire. Nobody actually knows what the recipe is, but it explodes on water. So they used to put a liquid into here with a wick, they'll light it, and they'll either throw it like a grenade, or they'd use a catapult or something. And the minute it would hit anything, especially water, it would just explode.
Just explode.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course,
no,
that's it's an unused one, of course. It was never.
No, it's an unused one, luckily for us.
Okay, we've got 2 pottery vessels here. These are from the Bronze Age. These are Indus valleys, so they were found at the turn of the century from the Afghanistan Indian area. The Indus Valley was one of the very earliest civilizations in the world, along with Mesopotamia. So, and they're decorated as well. And,
So interesting.
and these are about 3,000 years old.
Hmm. Yeah, you would have to put them somewhere.
Somewhere
safe,
very
wouldn't you?
careful. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to break those.
Yeah, those two particular.
Oh, we've got to win something because we've got no kids in here, so they'll be hopefully safe here.
This item here was found in the south of England. It was found during the Victorian times, and it's a Bronze Age bowl.
Nice.
So during the Victorian period, they did dig up a lot of barrows and stuff, and a lot of the items that the Victorians dug up kind of lost the location and stuff.
It looks like the sort of stuff they would put the hoard of coins in.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know what they would have used that for.
Well,
Do you know what they would have used it for?
I'm not too sure what they would have used it for,
No, 'cause
actually.
it's got quite a small hole at the top, so you think, oh, it can't be like a...
Yeah.
Yeah,
The herbs and stuff, I imagine.
possibly, yeah, with like a little cork top or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I bet in them days they use lead tops.
No, that is cool.
And-
Yeah, well,
And the last item is a Roman cup.
Oh wow! Now my dad is well into his Roman, and he would love that.
they're all cool. Any of those
Yeah.
items would be lovely.
Yeah.
But yes,
'Cause
we'll
he's
have
always
fingers
finding
crossed on that
Roman
one.
He's always finding Roman bits of pottery, you see. And I remember he had an archaeologist go and visit him up his house, and he lives in like a farmhouse.
Yeah.
And he puts them on the side of his garden and that, and then
just chucks them around everywhere,
chucks them
doesn't he?
around anywhere. And this archaeologist is walking up his driveway and he says, "Your driveway's got a lot of Roman pottery on it, hasn't it?"
It's just thrown it around, not realising what it is. Just
Yhana and I have found some pottery sherds whilst doing forward walking and stuff. Yeah, we found a lot of Roman pottery sherds, haven't we? And some Neolithic and Bronze Age as well.
Wow.
So,
Again, you have to have an
have
eye.
you guys found anything whilst metal detecting? You know, any surface finds? Have you found any pottery sherds? Or
Yes, I found pottery pieces. Actually, my last Roman that I found, we checked out a permission, but the problem was we knew it's been hit quite heavily by the metal detectors, but we thought we'd give it a go. The season was quite wet at the beginning of this year, so we couldn't really do too much digging, but we noticed a lot of pottery, Roman pottery, sticking about. So we thought, well, this is promising.
Yeah.
But I only got one Roman coin out of it though, so we'd like to go back there when it's a bit more drier, but we do know it has been metal detected to death. So I was just very lucky to get that Roman coin, I think.
Yeah.
So and it is fighting through the trash as well. So you have to fight through the trash to get to the good stuff. So you're digging up 90% trash, and then but it's worth it just for that one coin, I tell you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think the best thing I found eyes only was those fossils when we went to Lincolnshire. There was loads of like the devil's toenails, they call them.
Oh yeah, on the fields.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I want one
Yeah.
because one of our friends he found one, and then I was like hunting, and then that was it.
I couldn't find one.
I found like 20 in a row. It was like
I could
the other.
not find one. I was looking, and she kept picking them up, and I thought, I can't see them.
Yeah, once you
I
start
just
seeing them,
could
that's
not
it. Though.
see
There were
them.
loads
I
of them.
just could not see them, and someone had to give me one in the end.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
But you
Gave
do.
me one of yours, yeah.
It shows you how hard it is to actually spot something, unless you definitely got to have an eye for it. And I think you're right. Until you actually see what they're going to look like in the ground, then you start finding
them. Yeah.
Well, Lincolnshire is where King John lost all of the crown jewels around near the Wash.
Ooh.
So he even lost a sword which supposedly belonged to one of King Arthur's
knights.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Well,
Wow.
let's get back up.
But nobody knows where it was.
Whereabouts?
Right.
We're up there in September.
Yeah, we are.
He was so paranoid he used to carry everything around with him in his carriage. So all of his gold.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So the entire lot. He lost the entire lot.
Lost the entire lot.
And it hasn't been found yet.
And
Yeah,
nobody's
we're definitely hunting
and-
in September.
and no one's ever found it. So
Wow.
not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Oh, we've got some
Could be under
new
the-
doctors
It
coming.
could be under the water now, couldn't it? Do you mean?
It could be, yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah.
My detector goes underwater.
Yeah, we can get our snorkel gear on.
Snorkel gear on. We got Stephen from Tidy Treasure Hunters.
Hello,
just come in.
Stephen, Welshman.
He's one of the naughty boys.
He is a very naughty boy. He's already come in saying something.
And we've got Peter from Germany. He's a does gold
prospecting.
prospecting. That's it.
Yeah.
Gold prospecting. Another thing I'd like to do.
And I just got to
As well.
say this, that Derek, he was a former Roman gladiator an actor.
I can see that.
So he
I can see
approves
that
of the
in
cup. He says, very
Yeah.
lovely.
While we got Derek on the side, Derek is also raising money for the charity, and one of his is the same one as
Oh,
ours.
did Derek go to the dig? Sorry, Derek's just said he went to the Veterans Dig in Lincoln last year and come back with a very large carrier bag full of Roman pottery shards. So was that salmon, greyware, all kinds.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Was that the
Is that the
is
September?
that the
thing?
D4 dig, Derek? Is that the same one? You would have been there when we were there then, wouldn't it? Be the D4 dig?
A lot of the greyware and the black burnished ware from the Roman times was made on the River Thames.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, my dad
Ah.
does. He did last year and the year before. Mudlarking.
Yeah. We've done a little bit of mudlarking. I quite enjoy doing that.
Yeah,
Have
he said it was
I'd
a
like
lot
to
of
try
fun.
that.
The only thing is, it's a bit more harder to get the permission because sometimes there's a bit of a waiting list
Yeah.
to get the license for it. But he came back with, you get those what are those pipes called?
Oh, the clay pipes.
Clay pipes.
Oh, yeah. Found only the M piece, the long, thin, pipey bit, but I want to find the bowl
Yeah.
end because some of them are supposed to be really decorative.
They're usually white, but he came back with a black hole one on the River Thames, and it has more of a rarer one to find.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, he said he loved it, but it's a long way.
The White quite a bit. Have you seen any of her videos? Nicola White. She
No.
I can't remember what her channel's called, but she's got a huge following, and she just does mudlarking on the Thames, and she's found hundreds of times.
Oh, there was one girl
Oh, wow.
that did did one with Digger Dawn. Because Digger Dawn went up there to do mudlarking with a girl. I wonder if it was her.
Yeah, she probably was actually. Yeah, she probably
Yeah.
was because she does a lot of collaborations and stuff.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah,
I've seen some of Dawn's videos. Her videos are pretty good, aren't they?
Oh, what? Yeah, Digger Dawn.
She's quite a character, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a bit crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. What was I saying about that?
Yeah, it was the replacement D4 dig. We were there as well, Derek.
We were there.
Shame.
Oh, we missed you.
Oh.
So he probably went, oh, those idiots doing over there. Don't keep away from them. No, Derek's doing the charity fundraising as well. And he's doing some pinpointers for anyone that's interested in getting a brand new pinpointer. His live is going to be on Tuesday. He hasn't given a time yet, but it will be sometime in the evening. So there are raffle tickets because he has got about 5 pinpointers.
Yeah,
I think it's
quite
five
a few,
five pinpointers, and he's
Trowel,
got about six digger trowels all up for grabs. So there will be raffle tickets each week, and all that money will go to the charity.
Yeah.
Apart from the cost of the items, of course.
Oh, Tuesday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So I will, when he puts it up, I will share that onto our Facebook group as well, so you can get straight onto it, and it will be on a Facebook live, not a YouTube live. So.
Oh, Stephen's saying he's working on something for us too. for the wedding.
Oh, for the wedding?
Bless him.
Oh,
You don't have
But
to.
you don't have to do
Stephen.
that, Stephen, because
No.
you're doing these trophies for us for next
Yeah.
year. You don't have to. He's after something.
And they're asking about the arm injury. So
Yhana's,
yeah, falling over.
Yeah.
Hitting her phone. I can't talk. I've fallen down steps, just one step, and broken my foot twice.
Really? Yeah.
I'm just as bad. Yeah.
It wasn't a big step. It was only
They're only little
one step
steps.
on the
Just little steps.
and she just
Twist. That's it. Gone.
just
Over.
missed a step and
Yeah.
just broke her foot.
Broke my foot. Yeah.
So
twice.
easily done.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you get to your age, it takes a lot longer to heal. Where
does
Yhana's
indeed.
young,
Yeah.
so she'll bounce back quite quickly.
Well, mine didn't heal. I had to have a pin in my foot in the end because it wouldn't heal, which is not good. And Stephen's found a pipe made from bone.
Oh wow!
Interesting. Like to see that, Stephen. You have to stick a picture up on the site. Oh, here we go. We've got 6 pinpointers, 4 XP M14s, 1 M16, and a Garrett Pro 2, and 4 hand diggers, 3 Evos, and 1 Garrett.
Oh,
very nice prizes.
so he's got a lot of prizes. He's going to be overtaking us soon.
He will. He will be overtaking us. I was like, oh no, we're going to have to try and find some more things to give away. Right, should we do another?
Shall we do another bead?
Another bead. See who else is going to win one.
Do you bring this over there?
No, just click on.
Oh right, click on there.
Oh no, click on that one and it'll bring it back.
That one.
That one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, got you.
Yeah.
And then come over in.
Yeah. And then I think you can do done.
Done.
And then spin again.
Right, everybody ready for another
Good
spin?
luck, everyone. Let's see who's going to get the next one. Here we go.
Oh, it's a low number.
Oh,
18. That's me.
That's me. He's well happy now.
I am well jumped. Oh wow.
Well done, mate.
Wow.
Shall we get?
I've got one. Yes.
Well done.
That's it. Okay, we're end it now. No, I am well chuffed with that.
Should we do another one, seeing as you won that one?
Okay, shall we do another one?
Someone else
Get
in the
another
chat who's won one.
Well, I'm putting that one safe. That's mine.
Keeping that out of the way.
Okay, let's do another one. Everyone's going to go, fix. I know, it's on the wheel. It's live. Right. But if I win another bit, I'll
yeah, Derek's going, it's fixed.
Right, it's a high number. And we've got 53. That's Tony Brewster again.
Tony, you still in the chat?
Tony, you still in the chat?
We want to ask if you want another one, or can we throw it back in and roll it again to give someone else a chance to win it?
He's probably out of the chat.
Yeah, he probably is. Tony, come back.
I'll put that at the side for them now.
Yeah, we might come back to that one
Put
if
that in that bag.
Tony's going to let us roll it over.
Let's see what he says.
So what's your
You might
your
want
best
to give it to someone.
your best find then? What's your best sort of like item that you found? Was that big long?
Yeah, it was definitely.
How long ago did you find that?
That was about a year ago now, wasn't it? And we got a mortar stone actually, which is really nice. We found that actually in the woods.
Nice.
I don't know what you thought it was.
Okay, we can. I don't know if you can see
Hold on,
that.
Make
Can
it
I
bigger.
make that way?
Yeah.
No,
All right.
go back to the 2. That's it.
That's better.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's shiny as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that like where it's been worn
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And the area that Yhana and I do a lot of our field walking is on a Neolithic site.
Yeah.
It has been mentioned. It's been mentioned in the Essex archaeology records, but they've never done any deep research or anything.
Got you.
So they've not done any digs or anything, and you can see, like on Google Maps, you can actually see where the enclosure was.
Oh no.
So, we do kind of stay within that area because it incorporates the woods as well. So it says there's a lot in where we've been doing some metal detecting. is kind of right in the centre of the Neolithic site. So, and we've never found anything metal or anything good.
But your finds are amazing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know,
Your finds are a lot older.
yeah.
But we have pulled out
out.
arrows and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So we'll get a signal for a piece of metal, and we'll dig a spot in the woods, and it's just a bit of junk metal. But
Remember that big hole we dug?
yeah, no, yeah, and then we found obviously we found the flint arrows and stuff, which is pretty cool.
See, that's incredible. Yeah, that you can just find them right in there.
And it's a cheaper hobby because you don't have to pay for because you know the metal detecting is quite expensive.
It can be,
Yeah.
And with what you do is a lot cheaper. But I suppose there is tools that you'd need as well, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have spoken to the British Museum with a lot of the items that we've been finding and stuff, but we're still waiting for a reply. So either they're not interested, or they've got, or they're just too behind with the pandemic and stuff. So perhaps we're in the backlog and we're in the list or something.
Have you ever thought about doing any archaeology work?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. I'd love to go on a dig or something like that.
Yeah, I think you can do it voluntarily.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, I think you can pay to do it as well, actually, and the money goes.
It's a course or something, isn't it? I think you were saying
the money goes towards the dig, doesn't it? And then you
pays a bit because Aaron's going in for it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
No, it would be
going
really
into
interested.
it's like a little.
I can show you a few. I can show you guys a few other items. These came from the same area where the mammoth bone beads and the flint arrow that I sent you guys.
Yeah.
So these are Trypillian culture as well, and there's that axe.
Cool.
That's another bucket lister.
Oh, look at that.
So this is actually a culture that I'm quite interested in because I've tested quite a few members of my family for their DNA and stuff. And my great grandmother, I didn't test her DNA, but her father's haplogroup was shared to me by a cousin from that male line, and his haplogroup belongs to the same culture as the Trypillian culture. So those mammoth bone beads and the flint arrow I sent you, and this was most likely made by an ancestor.
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
Wow. I am so gonna cherish this.
And we've got this is
oh, look at that.
a sickle. It's a Trypillian culture sickle.
That is so cool.
And it's really sharp as well, even
Still really sharp to today.
after a few thousand years. Yeah. And I've got one more item I can show you from that culture, and this is a piece of pottery. And this was actually bought at auction. It was bought for me for my birthday, because I have quite a big interest in this culture, and I love pottery, especially from antiquity and stuff. It's only a small little bowl. It costs quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I bet.
It's the history behind it. That's the thing, isn't it?
It's like this stuff. You just can't put a price on it, can you? Really, you can't. It's the history.
Yeah.
The item is more worth than what money is because it's
the story behind it all. I think is the interest side of it, and
that's what it's like when people say to me, "Oh, you got to sell any of your metal detector stuff." I'm like, no, never. No, it's because every find it's not about the story it came with, but it's also the story that discovering it.
Yeah.
You know, that day. And the good thing about YouTube, you got that video to refresh your memory about it.
Yeah.
So how you found it, where you found it. Because every item I find that's medieval or Roman, I go on my map, my Google map, and I mark down exactly where I found it. and then you suddenly get all these little dots on the field, and they're either in a line or in a part of a field, and they think, well, okay, that's telling a bit of a story there, and so there's a bit more research about that field and what they were doing in that field. You know, found a crossroad on one of them. We thought there's a lot of stuff coming out of this, but it was only one part of the field, and we found it was a London road, and there was a crossroad that we come across. I don't know if you can see me on there. And it was a crossroad, and it was a mixture of medieval and Roman.
Wow.
So it must have been a road that was used a lot.
For a long time.
Yeah, very from the Roman road to a medieval road. So,
Well, metal detecting and field walking adds to archaeology anyway, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah, because it is to help with metal detectorists and field walkers that identifies new possible sites for further in-depth research from archaeologists and stuff.
Yeah.
So
so we've got one of the archaeologists in East Sussex. She's actually a member of our club, and we know that there's one town. I can't really give the name of the town, but there is a medieval village, and they haven't found it yet. But they know there is one there by some documentary research. But they thought they found it, but no, not yet.
Not yet.
So that's the only problem is when you got fields, and if a farmer doesn't let anybody on it, then it might never be found. And the problem is we you get builders that building houses all the time, so we have to get to these places before they actually build houses on it, and and ruin sites as well.
Right. Shall we do another roll? Is Tony letting us roll his back in?
Yeah, he is. No, we're rolling that one back in.
Yeah, he's letting us know.
Oh,
that's nice of you, Tony.
It's very kind of you, Tony.
Yeah. I want to get to this arrowhead.
So take that back out of the bag. Rolling that one back in. Tony's.
Yeah.
Right, ready?
All right.
You're doing it this time, your special touch.
Okay, right. Good luck, everyone. Let's see who gets the next one. Oh, anticipation.
Oh, it's another high number, and it's number 50, and that is Tony Brewster again.
Tony, your lucky's in tonight. Oh, no.
No, we got... He said roll it the last time, so roll it again.
I'll roll it again.
Roll it again.
He definitely would make a necklace for the amount that you're getting.
All high numbers. Okay, it's a low number, and we've got number 15, and that is Stu Hudd.
Hey.
So congratulations, Stu. I haven't seen him come on, but I do have your address, and I will email you and post that to you. So well done, Stu. Should we do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one. So we've got three done. Got three to go.
We've got three left, and then the arrowhead.
Cool. All right, let's have another spin then. Derek's asking Tony what this week's lottery numbers are.
Yeah. Okay, it's more of a 40 number.
42.
And 42 is Stu Hudd again.
Oh, do we roll? We roll again.
Well, we'll hold back on that because I'm going to have to see what he wants to do. But we could do it another day if he doesn't come online.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we do the last two beads?
Let's do the last two then.
Okay. Right.
And we might have, another one to go another time.
This is for bead number 5. Come on, give it a good spin. That's it. Good spin.
Good spin.
We've got 49. Oh, Stu Hudd again.
Oh, I think you roll it.
Okay, what do
We
you
roll
reckon?
it again.
What do you guys reckon? Should we roll it again? Because he's got to.
Yeah, roll it again.
Roll it again.
Yeah. Give more people a
Stu
chance.
won't mind. What's some low numbers? You haven't had many low numbers. It's a hard one again. 55. Oh no, we've got someone different.
Someone
we've got
new?
Roy. So well done, Roy. So what number was that one? That
Number
was
5.
Number 5. So that's for Roy. I'm not sure Roy's in, but
No,
he's
I
actually
don't think
a member
Roy's
of
on
our
it.
club, so that's not bad. And for the last speed, let's get a little more of a low number. Your name hasn't come up yet. You bought
No, I
10
know.
tickets.
I've got it's because
Oh.
it's waiting for the arrow.
35, and guess who it is? We have got Derek Gibbons. So
Yay,
well
well
done,
done,
Derek.
Derek.
You have won yourself a Mammoth bead.
Nice
Excellent.
one.
Brilliant, you got that down.
Yeah.
So that's all the beads done. We'll come off this for a bit, and then we just got the arrowhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got your fingers crossed. You've got your fingers crossed, Rachel, for that, haven't you?
I've got
this-
everything
this is-
crossed.
this
Absolutely
is-
everything
this is-
crossed.
This is the main one.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna put these beads.
I've been trying to
back
frighten
in the bag.
people off, going, "You don't want the arrowhead. You don't want it. You're not going to get it. It's mine."
Yeah. Right, I've got to remember not put my bead in there because I'll end up giving mine away.
Yeah.
Right,
And we'll
put
see
them
if
in there
Stu wants to. Otherwise, we will throw
Right.
that one back in
Yeah.
next time.
next time.
Yeah. So when's your next walk going out? When you next
Oh,
out?
you've got your church. I saw a church. I've got it in my saving list. Yeah. So I haven't got round to watching it yet, but I put it in.
Yeah, that was
saving
today.
No.
Yeah, that was today's video.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I recently visited. It was actually on a history street challenge. After I'd finished, the church was local, so and I thought the church was too nice to leave. So I had a little bit of time and had a little look around and did a little bit of a short history. No, not Braintree Church, no, and did a little history video for that local church. So. But I am planning to go field walking soon because Open-Minded Wanderer, who was on the channel, who's been watching you tonight.
Yeah.
I did a collaboration with her in London recently, and she's really interested in the Neolithic and Bronze Age stuff. So I kind of promised her that I'll go out field walking, and whatever I find, I'll send it to her.
Oh, that's nice. That's
So
nice.
I'm going to
check out.
and the weather's getting really nice. The weather was lovely today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's
Yeah.
been,
Yeah, it has been
The
very
last
nice.
couple of days have been lovely.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping the weather will be nice next week, and then maybe I can go out and get some field walking done, and hopefully find a couple of nice items for her.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So, Yhana, have you been in it as long as your dad? And you find it as interesting?
She's been in most nearly all the videos.
Did he just drag you along?
She likes her rocks, doesn't she? Because I saw the tumbling, the rocks, and all that. That was brilliant.
Yeah, quite often when I'm looking for Neolithic items,
I wander off.
she does wander off sometimes, but she's looking for quartz rock and stuff like that. And aren't you?
Didn't you also got me a Caribbean calcite recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought you one. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yhana likes her crystals and stuff.
Crystals,
Mm,
yeah. Your daughter likes
My
crystals.
daughter, yeah,
She's into
yeah.
that as well.
I've got a little funny story. My daughter, I think she was only 11, and she got into the stones like Yhana has, and this other little girl came round her house, and and shown Jamie this, and Jamie goes, "Oh, I like them. You know, can I have some?" And and she had £140, and she gave this little girl up all the £140 for these polished stones. Yeah. Luckily, her mum saw what happened, and so we got the money back. But she's she's also into bottles as well, like the bottle dumps and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's something I wouldn't mind doing.
Yeah.
I'd love to go bottle hunting. I've got a few old bottles behind me actually on the.
So we. Yeah. But it's interesting because I want to find those little poison bottles.
Yeah, the
cool,
purple ones, isn't
The
it?
purple,
Is it
the
blue
blue?
or blue?
Blue,
Yeah.
They're
It's supposed to
really
be quite
interesting.
rare to find them whole.
Yeah, the small balls. I've come across.
It's quite hard to identify where the dumps are, though, isn't it? You know, the old Victorian dumps.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw one. I think was there one at
Jurassic Coast?
Jurassic Coast.
Jurassic
There was
Coast.
a bit of a dump there.
Yeah,
Wasn't
there's
there?
a lot of stuff in.
pulled
Someone said
some
to me,
bits
I'll
out.
say, yeah, it's a Victorian dump.
Yeah,
But,
and Luke.
And Luke,
Anglo Detective.
Detective.
He goes and finds. He's got a really good bottle dump where he is, and some of them he gets like green and they're like pearlescent.
Oh, he finds them. He finds them on the beach.
Yeah, they're lovely.
On the
Yeah,
beach.
he gets hundreds. He's literally got hundreds of them in his back garden. Yeah, but yeah, it's really nice.
But I think you just got to be lucky to have a good area.
So, know where you're going.
Where you know where you're going, and there's a lot of sites like that about. But yeah, so it's all that sort of stuff interests me.
Yeah,
but you just don't have time to do it all, though. That's the only thing.
Spend it all in.
Yeah, get it all in.
Yeah, trying to balance things with work life and stuff like that. It's quite hard.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this weekend we've got Nathaniel. Have you seen Nathaniel outdoors?
Yeah.
He's coming down. He's coming down.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
his car's still there.
He's just texted me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's coming down this Saturday, and he's staying over. My number. He's just given me his number. So, brilliant. That's all right. Yeah, he's coming down, and we're going out metal detecting down Battle.
Oh right, wow.
Yeah, it's a lovely. We've got 2,000 acres down there. So,
have you actually searched the battleground, the battle site, or
no?
We've not before the COVID started. We were working with the archaeologists because they reckon they found a site where it possibly could have been, and we searched it, and unfortunately we couldn't find nothing. We had to dig everything up, including iron. And the thing with a battle, you're not looking for costume stuff.
It's going to be like arrow.
You're looking for arrowheads. Really,
I think
a lot of
quite
them.
deep.
Yeah, because of the height they come down. Because when you have a battle, they get privileged afterwards. So everything on them, people come along and they take it all. You see.
Yeah, of course.
But
it is believed that William the Conqueror left all of the bodies for over 10 years, didn't he, on the site to rot?
Yeah.
As a warning to all of the Saxons. So all of our items, 10 years, these bodies would have been decomposing. And so rather than, I'm pretty sure that the locals probably would have cleared a lot of the metal at the time.
Yeah.
But there would have been some items that would have slipped
through. Yeah.
Well, the thing is there was a poem that's connected to the battle as well.
Yeah.
And with a lot of research that the archaeologists have done, they don't think it is where battle is.
No.
They think it's further up.
Yeah.
The thing that actually met further up and had the battle. So there is another spot that's been kept secret at the moment because once they find the spot, they don't want people to know where it is because you're going to get loads of metal detectors going up there, like hawkers and all that going up there, stealing stuff.
Yeah.
And it's our club that's going to be involved in it. So if we do find the Battle of Hastings, it's going to change history.
Yeah, definitely.
And even America are interested. My dad said even the American papers would be interested in,
Quite exciting,
the history.
Yeah.
It is very exciting.
Yeah.
And to actually be a part of it as well, to actually discover it and, it'd be brilliant if I can.
It would be exciting.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be in the newspapers.
watch this space.
Yeah.
Well, it would definitely be in the papers. Yeah, be in the papers and everything. It's a change. So it's little things.
Well, fingers crossed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I haven't heard much. I think because they, this COVID and all that.
It's all gone quiet because it was literally we were just about to do it before we went all into lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll come back round soon. Yeah.
I have to speak to my dad.
Shall we do the last one?
So we're going to do the last one?
I can't wait any longer. Can't wait any longer.
No, because your name hasn't even come up yet.
No, but the chances are that it won't anyway either.
Well, good luck.
says, if his number
Thank
comes
you.
up, he's going to give it to you.
Well, he might change his mind if he actually wins it, mightn't he?
Well, I'm going to let you touch the button.
Oh, no,
Because
you
if-
do it.
no,
Because
no,
might
I'm not
bring
doing
me
it,
bad
'cause-
luck, me doing it,
No,
won't
because
it?
if I do it, and your number don't come up, then I'm in trouble.
All right, this is for the prized one. Right, here we go. Are we ready?
No, that's it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
You
going to get
ready?
the numbers up.
Right, I've got fingers crossed, legs crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed.
Your eyes
Eyes
crossed.
crossed. Right, here we go. Here we go. I don't want to
Really
look.
good.
I don't want to look.
Really good. Right. Oh, it's a 43.
Oh.
It's me.
Well done.
I'll just double check. Yeah, it's me.
Oh, you're so chummy.
Well
I'll
done.
give it to you.
You're going to give it to
I'm
me.
going to give it to you. There you go.
Oh, I feel bad
There
that
you
you
go.
haven't run it
There
fair.
you
Well,
go.
you won it fair and square.
Hey? No, I can't believe that.
Is that my birthday present?
Hey?
It'd
You've
be
had
another-
your birthday
Another
present.
add it to my birthday
That's
present.
Christmas present next year.
Well done.
Oh, wow. I'm so pleased that you got it. Because I think a lot of people would have given it to you anyway. So that's brilliant.
That's going to go pride of place in our display cabinet.
We can put it in one of those display boxes.
I am going to put it in a display
Yeah.
box. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's incredible. Thank you ever so much, both of you, for sending us these finds. They've been, outstanding.
Well
Absolutely
done for what you've
outstanding.
raised and everything. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, no, well, thanks to you.
No.
Yes, that's definitely helped us raise another big, large chunk for the charity. So,
Yeah.
thank you ever
Yeah.
so much. Really
Yeah.
appreciate
It
it.
was over £100 we raised just for these items. It was amazing. I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting
really
that at all.
good. Yeah.
So, I want to thank all the lovely, warm, loving people on there that's donated. Not just for the people that's donated money, but the people that's donated prizes to us.
Yeah, it's both. So the support from both, isn't
Yeah,
it?
without you guys, we wouldn't have got this target already. So a big thank you.
Yes, and we'll be looking forward to your draw
Yeah,
next
yours,
week.
Law.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Well
We
excited.
might be on a roll.
You might be. I'm not. No luck, me.
No, but I'll have a word with Stu if he wants to be, or if he wants to throw one back in. So
We'll
that
put it back in.
there might be a possibility that
Yeah.
there might be one mammoth bill be thrown back into the raffle again. We won't do any tickets. I'll just raffle it off because everyone's paid it on the same numbers that we've got now.
Yeah.
So I'll do
Yes,
it again
fair way.
on them ones, and I think that's fair. So it's not all lost. You still got a chance. Okay, so
Cool. Well, we shall definitely catch you on
Monday.
Monday.
Yep.
For yours, best of luck. Hope it goes
Thank you.
well. I'm sure it will.
Mm.
And everyone's looking forward to it. And it'll be very exciting.
Are you doing it on StreamYard?
No, I'll probably do it on my mobile phone. I've never used StreamYard before, but I might look into doing that actually.
Yeah,
It's easy.
I was going to do it on my mobile phone. So
but you can do StreamYard, I think, from your mobile phone. You just don't have the change of screen, I think, that you can't do. And if you want to share your screen, it's a bit harder. But we don't.
I'll have to look into that actually. I didn't have a read up on it.
Yeah, I would, because it's quite simple once you know how.
Yeah, and if you want to
and
do
you've
any
got
testing before you go
more
live,
options as well.
you can do like a private one. So I'm more than happy if you want to test it out before you go actually live.
Yeah, that's
give
good
us a
idea.
shout and we can jump on it and test it out with you, so you get to learn your way around it before taking the big leap.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
No worries. But thank you ever so much for joining us. And can't wait to watch your video later and see about your church and when you go on your next hunts and what else you might find.
It'd be a challenge due soon, wouldn't it? A challenge, another street challenge.
Street challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to do another. I think next week we might be heading into London. Actually, we might be doing a history street challenge around Liverpool Street Station somewhere.
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
Awesome.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I work in London, so I'll be up there next week,
Yeah.
a couple of days. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Don't
a long
like
way-
travelling at the moment.
Long way for you to go, isn't it, from Eastbourne to London?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Takes me about 2.5 hours door to door each way. So
Yeah.
5 hours travelling a day. So it's a
Wow.
long old day. Yeah.
Hey, isn't it?
Out the house by 10 to 6 and not back
Yeah.
till 7 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, most of the week it's just out
Yeah.
of the picture. So
As if the trains are running smoothly.
if
as
they're
well.
running on time, yes. So yeah, no, it's been quite nice being able to do a bit from
she's
working from
at
home.
so,
Yeah.
because it helps with your lives as well, because we have to do it on her work laptop, you see. And if she goes into London, she takes her work laptop, and if I put up a live saying, "Oh, we're having it on a Thursday,"
And
I
then
have to pray that she gets home on time and there's no delays on the train.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm stuffed.
Okay, guys. Thank you for tonight.
Thank you for
Cheers.
coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you for all
lovely
your
to meet you
support,
both, face to
and
face.
it's been absolute pleasure.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Really
Cool.
good.
Well, you take care, and
Yeah,
we
you
shall see
too.
you on Monday.
Yeah, catch up soon. Bye,
Cheers.
everybody.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Right,
So-
we are going to love you and leave you all now. Yeah,
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, cheers for
I
popping
think
in and
someone
saying hi.
actually put on the $20 what it was in English money. So
yes, it was £15.28.
brilliant. So that is over £600. So I will add it up, and I will,
Very good.
before I go to bed, I'm going to go to bed shortly. I will add it up, and I will update the Facebook book to the exact amounts.
Yeah.
So hopefully we've got to now look into finding some more prizes.
Getting some more prizes to
to
give away and keep
to give
raising the
away.
money for the rest of the year. So yeah. If you want to donate anything to us, feel free. We won't say no. We'll be very
Keith
grateful.
would be sending all the stuff back.
But yeah, thanks ever so much everyone for popping in, and well done for the winners who have won.
Yeah,
We shall
so the
get in
winners
contact with
were,
you.
we've got Tony Brewster, Jamie, Stu Hud twice, Roy, and Derek Gibbons. And
Jamie again with the
Jamie again
arrow, but
on
he's
the arrow.
donated it to me because otherwise, his life wouldn't be worth living. Mwah.
all right.
Love him to bits.
Okay.
All right.
So
take care,
we're
everyone.
gonna go to bed now, and we'll see you all very soon. And have a lovely weekend. Take care, everybody.
Bye.